I am walking up one of the cart paths of the Quarry Golf Course that is 1.5 miles north of our church. Now, this golf course closed down in 2007, and as you look behind me, you can see that the fairways are now almost as tall as I am. Now, I brought you out here because I want to show you the tallest post oak tree in the country, potentially the tallest in the world. Now, experts will rank these champion trees based on a formula. They take its height, its circumference, and its crown, take all those measurements, put it into a formula, and spit out a score. Now, interestingly, this post oak tree, well, it is not the highest scoring champion post oak. That title belongs to a tree in Madison County, Tennessee. Now, the difference between these two trees is that the tree in Madison County is 76 feet tall. This post oak tree is over 112 feet tall. That's almost 50% taller. Now, I'm told that this is almost 200 years old, and post oak trees can grow to be almost 450 years old, which means it can actually grow quite a bit more. Now, I want to show you this tree. It really is a magnificent tree, and if you ever want to come see it, you should. That right there is the tallest post oak tree in the country, potentially in the world. Now, you may be asking yourself, now why in the world would I come out here to just show you the trunk of the tallest post oak tree in potentially the world? And the answer is simple. It's called perspective, and that's what we're talking about this weekend. Just like this tree, we have a tendency to approach life by not understanding the big picture, but just seeing the pieces. We tend to, when we're young, think that we understand how the world works and we get it better than anyone. And as we get older, we tend to think, no, now I understand the world, and you have to understand it through older eyes. We do this to our faith too, because we have a tendency to take a few stories or pieces of scripture and we try to understand what God is doing in the world and in our lives, when in all reality, we can't possibly understand all that God is doing unless we understand the bigger narrative. Did you know there's a narrative that runs from the beginning of Genesis to the end of Revelation? We have to understand that narrative if we're ever going to hope to understand what God is doing now in this time and in our church and in our lives. It's all about perspective. The author Aldous Huxley said there are things that are known and there are things that are unknown. In between is the door to perception. This is all part of our series called Rooted, where we are seeking to grow deep and live strong. I hope that you'll join us, and I hope someday you'll come out and see this really magnificent tree. There it is, the tallest post oak tree in the world. If you want to come see it, you can come to Reeves Lake Road off of Mountain Creek Road, which is, again, just 1.5 miles north of us. You can follow the cart path behind the clubhouse, and you can see this tree for yourself. It really is a wonder that this tallest post oak may be the absolute tallest tree of its kind in the world. I hope you'll join us on Sunday. I hope you'll bring someone with you, because we are on a journey to become rooted. I'll see you on Sunday.